Hey, Marty here. Welcome to the Sublime to the Ridiculous video blog edition. I'm going to try to get back on some semblance of a schedule here, so if that goes according to plan, you people are in for me twice a week, starting today, if everything goes according to plan. Anyway, we'll see how that works. I guess, my Grandpa Joe, he believed in people. Yes, he did. And he believed in people getting a baptism of fire. Oh, he definitely believed that. I remember one time back, I was 16 or 17 years old, and we took a welder down to a Ford plant that they were making an expansion on in Milan, Michigan, about an hour outside of Detroit. And we pull underneath. They had the whole shell of the building done, but some water had gotten in. We're picking up a welder, by the way, and there's this massive lake in the floor of the plant. And there's an island in the lake, and in the island is Joe's welder. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Joe tracks down a foreman, and the foreman says, well, if you line your vehicle up right here just so, and you drive on a straight line right across there, you'll be able to go right through. But don't venture offline at all, because there's a drop-off there, and your car and everything will go down into the lake. So drive straight through that water, and you'll be fine. And Joe got out of the car and says, go on, boy, you heard the man. So I lined the car up, and I drove that car as straight as I could. And I couldn't stop it because, you know, water, mud underneath the water, right? You're going to bog right down. Couldn't stop it. Drove that thing as straight as I could. It may be my imagination now, with something 40 years ago, but I kind of remember looking over the side of the open window, and I think the water was within about that much of the top of the door, so it's like, just get me there, just get me there, just get me there, and I'm driving close and close and close, and I'm making it with no problem, and I finally get there, and I drive up on the island where the welder is. Yay! Then I remember I've got to try to turn the car around and hitch the welder to the back of the car, and then I'm going to have to drive car and welder both through that lake. Wow. Well, about that time, somebody came up with a bulldozer and a chain, and why they couldn't have come up with this before except to make a 17-year-old boy drive through a lake. And they draw the chain across and hook the chain onto the welder and yank the welder all the way through that lake without Marty's help at all, even though Marty drove this big old Chrysler Newport in a Ford plant, straight through this lake to the island. And they get the welder out, and then my grandpa yells, well, boy, no point turning around. You know the line. Just back it out. So I backed it out slowly. Didn't turn around, didn't do this like you're supposed to do. You know, I backed it out using the rear view and the side view mirrors and everything, and I backed that thing straight out with water coming within that much of flooding out the interior of the car Marty was driving. And I backed that thing straight out and got it all the way through and hitched onto the welder and got home. But, you know, Joe believed in me. Joe believed in me. That's why it was get out of the car right now, and boy, you heard the man, drive it straight through. Anyway, that's it for the day. Thanks for watching. Please share, please like, please comment, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. In the meantime, this is Marty going from the sublime to the ridiculous. And you know, Joe never even gave me a thank you for that.